Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. It's Bruce Wall, your neighborhood sports analyst, and this is Up Against the Odds. Because we all against the odds, but baby boy, baby girl, I'm going to knock it out the pop. Alright? So let's get right to it. The topic is Eli Manning. Is he a Hall of Fame quarterback or not? Point blank period. Now, I've been thinking about this since last year. And before I get my answer, let me run off a couple stats for you. So, number one, Eli's top 10 in passing yards, top 10 in passing touchdowns. Also, during his playoff runs, Super Bowl playoff runs, he's a perfect 8-0 with a passer rating of 100.1. But on the other hand, his other playoff runs, when he didn't go to the Super Bowl and win, he was 0-4 with a passer rating of 61.8. Excuse me. That's a major drop. But let me remind you, in them Super Bowl wins and playoff wins, once he got to the Super Bowl, he beat Brady twice. I mean, he's the Brady killer. And I know football is a team game, so I'm saying Brady just because, Brady, he helps steers the ship right with Belichick. And if you want to be real specific, he's the Patriots killer. But I like the Brady killer better. It sounds more catchy to me. So he's the Brady killer. All right. And you can't tell a story to the NFL without Eli Manning. Period. First of all, the Manning family is the first family. Period. You got Archie Manning, Peyton Manning, my guy, my favorite quarterback, and then Eli Manning. And I do have a little soft spot for Eli because that's my man's brother. You feel me? And he beat Tom Brady twice when I really wasn't feeling Tom Brady at the time or like that because he was beating up on my coats and stuff, and I ain't like that. Alright? But I like Tom Brady now a lot. I like him a lot now. But back then, he was beating my team too much. Didn't like him. So I always have a soft spot for Eli Manning. Because I even predicted those wins when he did play. Especially when the Patriots were 16-0 with Randy Moss. Hey, everybody thought, hey, it was a done deal. Even my man said that. He was like, you crazy, dude. I said, no, I just got a feeling Eli going to do their thing. The Giants going to do their thing. I was like, man, I watched them play the Patriots the last game of the season. Even though they lost, they barely lost. They lost by like 2 points. I'm like, Giants got this, man. They got a defense and a running game, and Eli make enough plays. And what happened? Exactly what I said happened. And then the second time they played him, Eli showed out again, too. But more so in that game, that second playoff game, Super Bowl game, he showed out. So, and being all that said, he also won 2 MVPs during those Super Bowl games. So even though he doesn't have a league MVP, which is bad because normally Hall of Fame quarterbacks have at least one league MVP. And that's what makes Eli Manning's situation so strange. Because, on one hand, he shows off in the playoff for the most part. And then he also had those other 4 runs when he went 0-4. And like I said, I don't really count the last time they went there because Odell, Shepard, and them, they dropped too many passes. That was the Odell boat show. When he went to Miami, he was on the boat with Trey Songz and all of them. Priorities, young man. Priorities. Or just catch the ball. Honestly. You can go there, but then just catch the ball. And, yeah. And who knows what happened? Who knows? After that game, Eli could have had another Super Bowl. Who knows? But let me also say this. Eli is tied for 23rd in NFL history for most games played and second amongst quarterbacks. So he's durable. That has to say for something. He's durable. Also, he's 12th all-time in QB wins. That's one above 4-time Super Bowl champion Terry Bradshaw and one under 4-time Super Bowl Joe Montana. So I'm like, where do I fall on this? And with all things being said, I'm going to say Eli Manning is a Hall of Fame quarterback. And why? Why I say this? Y'all let Joe Namath in. He has one Super Bowl, and he won that Super Bowl, you know, after predicting that they were going to win, which is probably the hugest reason why he got in. I mean, hey, granted, man, hey, Namath, hey, I like Namath, you know, cool. But if y'all want to let Namath in, you might as well let Eli in. He's a stand-up guy, and I know, you know what? I know this doesn't supposed to count, so let me just scratch that. Even though he is a stand-up guy, it's about the field. And he comes through when it counts the most, and that's in the playoffs. He might have lost those 4 games. One of them games, like I said, nah, I don't think that was him. That wasn't his fault. But he comes through in the clutchest moments. And you can't tell Tom Brady's story without Eli Manning. And Tom Brady is the GOAT. So if you got the GOAT in the Hall of Fame, then you got to have the GOAT Slayer in the Hall of Fame. And I know, like, yeah, he's pretty much was mediocre for majority of his, statistically, for majority of his NFL career, he's been average. But I'm just saying, man, I just get this feel like you got to put him in. And maybe this is more emotional talking, but hey, I think he's going to get in anyway. I don't think he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, but I eventually, maybe second or third time, he's going to get in, though. I think he's going to get in just for the fact that he is a Manning. What he's done to Tom Brady in the playoffs, which nobody else has done besides Eli Manning. And that's what I'm saying. Like, no one has beaten Tom Brady in the playoffs besides Eli Manning. So put that boy in. It's going to be all right. He's not going to lower the standard. I read something like he's going to lower the standard. No, he's not. Put him in. He deserves to be in, even though statistically, you know, he's mediocre. But stats don't always show everything. He's tough. He did it in New York, for God's sake, where they'll kill you in the media. He did it in New York. Didn't have no off-the-field issues or none of that. Put that boy in the Hall of Fame. Once again, it's up against the odds, man. Like, subscribe, notify, and I will be making predictions later. I ain't started making any predictions yet, but I think I might start with the Kansas City and Ravens game. So check me out.